Hello, my YouTube friends and family. Let's take a quick look. I want to talk about our boys for a minute. Missing Orrin and Orson West, birth names Sincere and Classic. Missing from, or reported missing from their California City, California home on December the 21st of 2020 by their adoptive parents, Jacqueline and Trezell. Jacqueline and Trezell says the boys were outside playing on the patio in the backyard, and he went in for a moment, came back out, did not see the boys there, and to date there have been no sighting of the boys. So the first thing I want to mention, I know there's some talk going around that the West, the grandparents' house in Bakersville, and I think it's Casaloma Apartments, where the West previously resided, that they have not been searched by the police. And honestly, I do not know. I thought that the chief had said they had conducted some searches, and I'll have to go back to confirm that. But I know I was watching a little bit of Crenshaw's live last night, and it's being said that searches have not been conducted, so that's pretty interesting to say the least. I mean, I can understand, you have to have probable cause for search warrants, and I guess they would need information putting the boys at that location last. But nonetheless, it would be interesting to hear the chief say again if they have or have not search that property of I think it's Trezell's parents, because per Crenshaw, what I've heard on her channel, they seem to be moving stuff out of that area. So pretty interesting. And honestly, if I were able to be down there, I would follow that red truck that's being spoke about and find out where is this red truck going, for 30 minutes at a time. But let's move on. I have seen this photo on Facebook and Plunder, and it looks like Trezell and Jacqueline were shopping in an adult bookstore just the other day. And I've heard several things about the photo. It could be Photoshopped, so of course I can't confirm if they were actually in this adult bookstore. I do not know, but I do know it's making the rounds. I don't know if you guys have seen this photo yet, but again, I've also read that there's some strong Photoshop going on with it. So it's at this point it's out there. Not confirmed, obviously, but it does look to be Trezell for sure. But it's strange that Jacqueline looks so much shorter than him in this photo, so I don't know what she's doing. But I also want to bring forth, if you guys do not look at the community wall, here's a email that I received from by a granddad. I had reached out to him in regards to I want to make sure I get her name correct. And it's Reverend Donna Serafina, I think is her YouTube channel name. But I had reached out to Bio Granddad, and this is the boy's biological grandfather, Ryan Dean, the biological mom's dad, and asked if, they would be interested in her doing a reading. And this is what he sent back. She's not interested in the psychic deal, but here's a piece of information for you. The reason why my family thinks my daughter was duped out of her kids because the parents of Jacqueline and Trezell works for Kern County CPS. That's how they were approved in such a quick way, when in fact any of them should have been approved. And I guess he meant none of them should have been approved. They seen my daughter coming a mile away. They were receiving roughly $7,000 a month for kids they've abstracted from the system. And this is being looked into as we speak. I guarantee you something is shady concerning these Kern County idiots. I'm wondering how many other people has been framed by these people. So I thought that's a pretty interesting statement that he made. You know, and as I told you guys before, this is why he's told me that they set that GoFundMe up. His daughter, Ryan Dean, was to go after Kern County and the West. So very interesting that he's now saying this, and I know a lot of you guys have seen the community post and have commented, but for you guys that have not, let me know your thoughts on this. In my opinion, it changes things. You know, if Trezell and Jacqueline's parents work for Kern County, that's a huge deal. But let me know what you guys think. I just wanted to get this information out there and just kind of see your thoughts, what your thoughts are on this specifically, and then a couple of photos that I had found. And then, of course, there was another large police present yesterday, and these photos are from KGET and AVNews. I don't know, you guys can let me know exactly what they're doing, law enforcement. I've got a picture up close. Well, maybe Buy-In. I'm sorry, I've got an article here from Buy-In, 23 ABC, just in, and this was, again, yesterday, the 1st of February. According to CCPD, authorities used imaging devices Monday to take photos several feet into the ground in the backyard of the California City home where 3-year-old Orson and 4-year-old Orrin West were reported missing. So pretty interesting that they're now doing this. And this photo is from AV News, and it's the backyard. And he said that they had dug some new holes in the backyard. And I guess that area there is new. Looks like the soil has recently been disturbed. And here's more photos from KGET News. So this actually, I know when the chief spoke in the interview, he had said 4 search warrants at that time. And then I remember one video that I posted on January 22nd. There was a large police presence. So that would have been the 5th. So I'm taking it, this here would have been the 6th search of on or around their home. And then I just want to finish up with this. It's an article that Bio Mom gave Ryan Dean to ABC Good Morning America. And she said, because I know there was a lot of talk and people are still asking how she found out that the boys were missing. And here she tells them she received the information on their disappearance from a news article. And I thought it was pretty interesting too. If you look 3 down right here, Dean, who is still involved in the boys' lives, said she's frustrated by the way the West have been handling the investigation. But I thought when they were adopted that all ties were cut off at that point. So that statement's a little contradicting in my opinion. But again, I don't know the whole dynamics here with the West and the Bio family. But from what I have seen, I did not think there was any contact. But it looks like she's saying differently to ABC Good Morning America. But nonetheless, let's keep the focus on finding the 2 missing boys, Orrin and Orson West, birth names Classic and Sincere. And thank you guys for watching.